So this week, after looking at Unit 5, we moved on to Units 16 and 17. These are the scenes to do with where we have just starting to rehearse in the wood, and all of the mechanicals are there, and we're kind of trying to start rehearsing, and it's just when Bottom turns into the donkey. So we were looking at kind of like the reactions and the changes between the scene. So starting off quite happy, and then as soon as the Bottom goes off and turns into the arsehead, panic, and kind of showing the contrast between the scenes. We also had a look at lighting, seeing that because it's going to be in a dark wood, we were looking at kind of bringing on like big industrial lights, kind of like to floodlights to kind of light the stage, just as kind of a contrast between making it still kind of magical but using the modernised and industrial kind of side to it. I was also looking at Bottom still trying to be over the top and thinking he's the best at everything. So in his lines when he's practicing to be Pyramus, making sure that I'm being really, really over the top, and the language, even though we're kind of going off the modern side of it, still trying to make it Shakespearean and very dramatic. But yeah, it was really nice. And then after doing 16 and 17, we decided to move on to Unit 29, which is a really short scene when Bottom comes back and transformed back into a human. So it was really cool to see the panic still from the Unit 17 move into the Unit 26, because the mechanicals don't come on stage between there, so it's still kind of the panic, and they're still trying to find out where Bottom is. So it was really nice to kind of play with that and see how the mechanicals react, and see which ones kind of like Bottom more and which ones don't really care, they just want to kind of put on the show. It kind of helped me establish the character in the relationships between the characters. So I know that Starveling, the person playing Starveling, is kind of going for more of a laid-back approach and doesn't really care about Bottom, so Bottom doesn't really have anything to do with him. But characters like Quince really, really kind of fancy Bottom, so I'm a little bit more like playful with them and things like that. So it was really nice to see that, because it helps me build out the character. But yeah, so I'm going to make sure that next time we do these units, I know the lines, because it's really horrible to have the script in hand because you can't really move about too much. But yeah, it was really nice to kind of move really, really quickly, because it's nice to establish all the scenes and then we can just learn the lines and keep running them. But yeah, week 2 was, it was really fun.